So this is going to be a wrap that I'm going to put on after I do some glitter on it, but I've got to coat it with the tack it over and over, which is mixed with some water, just diluted with some water. So it's half tack it over and over and half water. I mixed this up ages ago, like several months to maybe almost a year ago. So I'm going to, actually that way I can just turn this whenever I need to, and then I can lock it in a minute. So I use the tack it over and over, and then I'll let it dry, and then I can come back to it once this is dry. I got to clean it off first. So I'm going to do that right quick. Get paper towel here. Make sure this stuff is out of the way. This way there's no fingerprints, no oils from hands anywhere on it. I do it a couple of times, make sure I'm not missing any spots anywhere. Get the bottom good. I'm going to try and not get too terribly close to the top because I don't want to get up to the line rim there so the lid screws on proper. So I am going to have a bit of a stopping point. I need to get a small tape edge. Pardon the crinkles. Okay, so I'll have you out of the way. And the colors I'm going to be using, these are Hobby Lobby's Soft Pink Iris, Ultra Fine. Another Hobby Lobby Diamond, Extra Fine. And then this one is Renfio Ultra Fine Glitter. And this is the color. It is, what does it say for color name? Does it say on the box? If the box will focus. Pink. Sorry, my hands are shaking today. Oh. It's vaguely showing in the bottom right hand corner. It's the ultra fine holographic pink in the bottom corner down here. It says pink. but it's from the Renfio. I have the box just out of the way there. So put gloves, get some clean gloves on, so I don't get any of the sticky glue on my hands. And from here on out, there probably won't, it'll be all fast forwarded. So there's not going to be audio from this point on. Just so you know, unless I, come back in for comments here and there. Yeah, that lighter pink is really difficult to see as it goes to the white. I may have to do another coat. Or just go ahead and just put the cover on it. Move the phone out of the way here. Let me pause you 1 second. The fun part, trying to get this off. And on here in one piece. With as few to no bubbles as possible. And not touch anything else either. All right, you're gonna have to stand up before you end up touching. All right. Go slow. And because this one is tapered, I ended up having, and also smaller than the image, I had to cut the image down some and angle it. Because it wouldn't fit. And I ended up doing just a bit much. And now you're too high up. Stop, stop, stop before you lay down. Because you're too high up. Actually, you can. I just got to get the tape off. Okay. I can get the tape off. You can lay down if I can get the tape off. You're within. Okay, yeah, there we go. You went up a little high in that area, but that's okay. You're out of the spot. Oh no. Yep, I'm gonna have to definitely touch up that because my scissors just caught it. Yep, I gotta fix that spot. My scissors just caught it. Good thing I didn't toss those. Recording. All right. So did a little touch up. Got a little high on the bottom down here, but that's okay. Only thing left to do is a seal coat to seal everything in because there is, you know, the glitter. So, sorry, make sure I'm in view here. Apologize. I'm sitting here looking at the cup and not on the camera. So, we have, the only thing is it still does show on the one spot down on the bottom here. The nick does show up. It doesn't show up as good on camera, but it's more noticeable in view. I guess different angles and stuff. Camera's hiding it. It's a lot more noticeable in person, but it's right here. But here's the cup, and like I said, you can definitely. Didn't get it exactly because I eyeballed it. It's the most wonderful time of the year. My granddaughter picked out the design, and I was just trying to find, and the white and the light pink didn't really show up. I should have just went with this color underneath the whole thing. But I think it might have gone too dark. I think this just at the bottom and the white underneath the top part actually might be just enough under it, and this at the bottom, because it gives it just a bit of glitter underneath the whole thing. Just a bit. Instead of being a clear cup, now it's got a bit of glitter underneath. So, hello everyone. Going to do the first coat of epoxy. Let's see if I can get that going the other direction. There we go. Yes, I'm still learning on all this. So. so I sanded it off, cleaned it off with isopropyl alcohol, got this mixed up, and trying to get the last bit of awful amount of bubbles, and you can still see there is a yellow tinge to it, even with the brown background, like the white below it, there's still a yellow tinge to it with this resin. I just can't wait to hurry up and get finished with this resin. And there's so much left, oh. But yeah, learning curve. I got it from the advice of somebody else. I won't be buying it again. There's so many bubbles. It stinks, and it yellowed rather quickly just in the bottle. And I ended up with 2 fairly good sized bubbles on here when I found when sanding. And there's nothing I can do about them. I've sanded them down as best as I could, but they're still, on here fairly prominently. I sanded them down as best as I could. Glad it's not something I'm selling, and it's just for my granddaughter. Trying to gauge which way to do this. And these all have lids. Nobody's drinking from, the edges. They're all drinking from straws. So I'll let this run for about an hour over here before I stick it in the tumbler turner. Go ahead and keep an eye on any possible bubbles. And I'll show you the finished result when it's done. And she'll have this for Christmas. Again, this one's for my granddaughter. And she will be 5 tomorrow. I'll watch for bubbles, but I'll show the finished result when this is done, unless there's a need for another layer, if I have anything else I have to do. Thank you all for watching, and I sure do appreciate it. Give my shout outs. We have Miss Artist Resin, Beadinkrazy Custom Creations, Marvelous Artzy, Amy's Resin Corner, Dragon Creations, Crafting with Karla, Billie Holman Creations, Gert Creates, June, she changes her name. I can't remember what she just changed it to again. I'll have her in the comment in my description. Butch's Resin Creations, and I'll have a few others in my description too. I need to update my list. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate everyone. Thank you all. Bye.